Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Dhawai Pallavi and our today's topic name is encapsulation in Java. So what is mean by encapsulation in Java? So encapsulation is used to wrapping the code and data in a single unit. It is called as encapsulation. For most expensive example of encapsulation, it is a medicine. So we cannot touch the inside the content of medicine. So it is the wrap the plastic cover. That is one of the most helpful example. Shows the encapsulation. Encapsulation is to hide user information to the outside user, and we can create the fully encapsulation class in Java. So encapsulations are used to hide the data from user, and it is accessed through the by setter and getter method. So setter, what is mean by setter and getter method? So setter method are used to set the value of the class, and it is the must have a private. uh, Private, suppose some low instance variable are private, they cannot be easily accessed in our program, so we can use the setter method in our program. uh, so Setter method used to declare a set keyword, and setter method access the initialize variable. Syntax of setter method is void setter, and setter method written with a single parameter. Syntax of setter method is void setter and open round bracket. In that one integer is present on another string character, we can take one argument in the setter method. Suppose we take one integer number, so we take write integer a, and integer, and the variable of a is initialize uh, private. That can be, we can access the variable a, use the setter method. So we again initialize the um, variable a inside the setter method, and then open curly braces, and uh, use some code and close curly braces. And next one is getter method. Getter method present in Java and encapsulation program. Getter method are used to get the value from user, and retrieve the value of variable. So getter method are declare as a get keyword. So getter, I have syntax of getter method. Getter method is starting from a void return type. Void get and open curly braces, or open close round bracket, and then open curly braces and close curly braces. So I have example of getter, getters method, setter and getter method. So setter and getter method, we can how we can implement it together. So we will discuss the some one example for setter and getter method, so it is easy to understand this method. So firstly, we can create suppose class a, then we initialize the variable. We can take a data member, suppose a, private a is equal to 10. It is a initial instance variable, we can declare as a private. So how we can that access in our program? uh, because private member cannot be easily accessed in our program, so how we can get access the these private variable and initial instance variable? So we use the setter method. Setter method have a return type, so void setter, open close round bracket. In open close round bracket, we can initialize the local variable. Suppose we can get in integer a, because we can already declare a method as a instance variable, but we cannot access this variable because it is private. So we can again create a local variable, then open curly braces. We can write the code inside the setter method and close curly braces. We can again initialize the value of initial and integer number. So we can we can assign the value of integer a. So a is equal to 10. We can assign the value of a is equal to 10 inside the setter method and close curly braces here. Then next one is we can take one getter method. Getter method also have void return type. And then how we can write a getter method. So firstly take a return type void, then get and open close round bracket. In that round bracket, getter method uh, no parameter present. It is a empty parameter and empty method, so we cannot take any variable in that getter method. Getter method are used to print the value of initial variable which we can declare inside the setter method. So it is open curly braces and then print the equation and our initialize variable, then close curly braces. It is the combination example of setter and getter method. So encapsulation are use and provide the security and hide the data from outside the user. So encapsulation is very important to our next generation and our present generation. Encapsulation are mostly used in big companies and industries. So I have difference between the abstraction or encapsulation. In abstraction, how we declare a class. In abstraction we declare a class with the help of abstract keyword, and in encapsulation we can declare we cannot need to declare any abstraction. We use the interface. If we can take the interface keyword in our program, then we cannot need to write the abstract method, abstract void method again and again. So it is a drop of our program, and we simply use the interface keyword. So abstraction, in that abstraction it is the working of external flow, and in that encapsulation it is focuses working on internal program. And in abstraction is used to hide data and functions, and some functions shows it is essentially. And in that encapsulation it is hide the data and function to the user, and it hide and it shows with the help of setter and getter method. In abstraction we can hide the data from abstract method and keyword, and in that encapsulation we can use and hide the information with the help of interface keyword. In abstraction we can create a object and a data member access through the object with the help of object, and in the encapsulation we not need to create object. It is directly print of our output, that is which helps on setter and getter method. So abstraction are also useful, and encapsulation are also useful. The encapsulation is most helpful and provide the security to any applications. So that is all about abstraction. Thank you so much.